2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. D8.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by John Wall. Lob pass to Gordon. A shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Beal following the bucket by Orlando. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, this is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
Fultz looking around. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
So it's the Wizards now after the Magic pick up 2. Bryant's shot is good.
Well, tall enough to get a shot anytime he wants. I mean, Bryant has really carved out his role on this team.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The 19-foot shot, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Ball against Fultz. Bryant. Right side, Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Gordon. Bonga pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Beal, the pass to Bonga. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 2. Fournier gets a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Bryant. Outside for Beal. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Beal's got 7 points in the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fournier for 3. They get it again. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Bryant. That shot off. Great D that time from Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Wall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here is Augustine. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Ennis dishes to Bamba. He kicks to Ross. The pass to Ennis. Here's Bamba. Back to Ennis. 4 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunity.
Gary Payton is checked in for John Wall. Here's Smith. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast break.
Here's Payton. Connects from three-point range.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Wizards lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So, the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Davis Bertans. Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Augustine with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For 3, Ross. Rebound by Mahimi. Wizards leading by 5.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. To the wing right side. It's up a 3. Augustine, no luck. The Wizard shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And it's Mahimi finishing it off. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Basket good. Hunter Williams has got his first 2 points. And Greg with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
It's good on the putback. Mahimi's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Takes a shot at the elbow. You can't get that one to fall. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Augustine. Lays it up and banks it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here is Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up. The Wizards have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Evan Fournier is checked in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Fultz, and he lays it straight in.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Pass to Smith. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ross with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Beal against Fournier. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Isaac. He's tightly guarded. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you want to see that. Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line.
Gordon's checked in for Terrence Ross. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. John Wall comes in for Smith. Outside, Wall. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Wizards leading by 3. Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Wall against Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Possessing the athleticism to hammer it down, you better check out Fultz. He's demonstrating how powerful he can be.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. And Beal kicks to Wall. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Beal can't get it to go. It's stolen by Bryant. Passes it to Wagner. Lets the 3 fly. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the whip. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead. And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Fultz, following the basket by John Wall. And here's Fultz. Left side, Gordon. There's the pass to Fultz. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Over Bryant. Washington with the rebound. Here's Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Wall.
Well, that's just big boy strength for Wall. He can out-muscle you on these contact finishes.
Fournier in the corner. No good on the triple. And stolen by Fournier. Kicks it out to Gordon. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And stolen by Fournier. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Fultz.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now here's Wall. He's got 9. And Wall slams it home.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Fultz against Wall. And finished off by Fultz.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him. James Ennis, he'll check in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. Troy Brown's checked in for Beal. And Gary Payton has subbed in for John Wall.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Augustine after the basket by Washington. Orlando making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Now here's Ross. Pass to Carter-Williams. Got a hand on it. Ross against Payton. Smith. And he makes good on the layup. And it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
Oh, Smith is a fighter. Someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
Pass to Ennis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
There's Ennis, the pass to Wagner. Basket counts. And the Wizards lead by 5.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
And it's Smith penetrating. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Beal's checked in for Washington. Smith the pass to Bertans. Smith kicks to Brown. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Fires from the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Carter-Williams against Smith. Now Bamba. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's taken away by Smith. Beal with it. Bamba picks him up. Bamba with the block. And he recovers it. Count the basket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Magic trail by 5. Ross on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. Smith finds Beal. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, you can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Magic shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Rui Hachimura out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Washington leading now by 5. Now here's Beal. Here's Wall. Back to Beal. Launches a 3. Beal with another miss. And the Magic with possession. Here's Fultz. High post Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Fultz. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Beal picks one up.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the match. Beal taking his time here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Evan Fournier.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Fultz. To the inside. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Fultz.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Fournier passes to Fultz. To the paint. It's stolen by Mahimi. And stolen by Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Fultz. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ryan is checked in for Ian Mahimi. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by John Wall. There it goes, it's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Fultz.
It's important that Fultz keeps adding to his offensive arsenal. I love seeing him get hot.
Now here's Wall. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got the game tied up here for Orlando. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
I love seeing Beal come alive in moments like this. When his team needs him, he steps up to the plate.
Here's Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And finished off by Fultz.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Fultz relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Wall attacking. And the shot is good. Wall's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wall gives his all for his teams, especially in key junctures in the game like this.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity.
Now here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
Fournier dishes to Fultz. Fournier passes to Fultz. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. Here's Wall. Rebound by the Magic.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. No good. And it's Washington the other way.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Beal from long range. And again, Washington no good. Fultz with the ball. Fournier for 3, off target. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Probably. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And just about to get underway as the starting five. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Outside, Beal. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Outside, Levine. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach Levine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach Levine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
The pass to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Ball passes to Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Beal against Levine. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Back to Bryant. The dish to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Bryant. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Beal, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Levine feeling it out a bit. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. There's Levine. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
You know, he's a triple threat in the open court. He can beat you from the inside, outside, and everything in between.
White against Wall. Out to the wing. Inside, here's Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Levine passes to Carter. Outside, Levine. To the inside. And it's Carter missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Here's White. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Porter. Levine with it. Now Beal defending. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Satoransky comes in for Zach Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Outside, Wall. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Young's checked in for the Bulls. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Satoransky. Some solid defense from Brown. The Wizards with the lead. Bertans can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Payton, he's checked in for the Wizards. Satoransky against Payton. Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Smith, that's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Brown. Here's Washington. They've got an 8-0 run. Payton looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And he can't hit the second. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Dunn.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards out front. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Valentine out there with Young. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Smith against Dunn. Nice shot by Smith.
Is he skinny? You bet. But Ish with enough strength to finish through contact.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. Valentine passes to Cornette. Back to Valentine. Passes it to Harrison. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here is Smith. Payton outside. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And it goes down 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dunn looking over the floor. Over Smith. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Dunn.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
Smith outside. Five on the clock. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's taken away by Payton. And stolen by Dunn. Cornette. It's good on the putback.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Smith outside. Pass to Bertans. Pocket 6. Smith kicks to Bertans. Fires the 3. Ball's knocked loose.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Wizards have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Payton, that's good.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Done against Smith. And it's done penetrating. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops in for Dunn.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornett. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Thaddeus Young. Porter's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Harrison.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Satoransky looking around. He dishes it to Markkanen. Satoransky against Beal. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
Beal against Satoransky. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Wall attacking. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
For Chicago, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Levine comes in for Porter. And it's White for Satoransky. And a switcher also for Washington. Ryan's checked in. Here's Wall. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Number 3, Levine does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist from Beal. That's now 8 points for John Wall. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Levine can't hit. Here's Wall.
Oh! And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
John Wall getting it done for the one. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So on the floor for Washington. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Wizards leading by 8. Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Levine on the follow. Levine's got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Beal dishes to Bryant, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. Trailing here by 8. White finds Carter. White trying to get open, and it's Carter missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Bertans, he's checked in for Hachimura. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. White the pass to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
You got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
Beal up top, guarded by Levine, and Beal kicks to Bryant. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Outside, Levine. From the arc. No good that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 10. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Beal. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Outside, Levine. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass.
This shows Markkanen's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And Zedaransky subbed in for White.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Zedaransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And a change for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Bertans. Payton outside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
The shot by Harrison, no good. Well, the scouting report for Zedaransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Zedaransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Zedaransky. Here's Hutchison. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Mahimi. Young with the steal. Down low. Here's Cornett. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Smith. And he comes up with the deuce. Smith's got 6 points.
A smooth play by Ish Smith. Under control off the pick, takes it himself.
Harrison passes to Hutchison. A second chance effort. It's tipped. Picked off in midair. Here's Valentine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Young. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Carter with the bucket.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Satoranski there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Valentine. Right wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Hutchinson passes to Carter. Washington with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Levine's checked in for Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoranski. All with it. Now defended by Levine. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
White dishes to Carter. He kicks it to Levine. On the wing, Porter to the paint. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Wizards. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot, and Hachimura did just that in transition.
Here's White. Offensive rebound.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Wizards leading by 15. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. White, good. White's got his first points of the game.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find an open man.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Bairton is checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And there's the pass to Wall. No good. Shot missing. Bulls trail by 13. Down low. Levine can't hit. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Passes to Carter. From 15 feet away, it's not going to go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Wall finds Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And the Wizards lead by 18.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Bean passes to Carter. Washington with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Porter passes to Levine. Can't connect from short range. And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 14-4 run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Wall.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Luke Cornett comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Levine. 5 to shoot. And Beal kicks to Napier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Bulls making a change here. Harrison's checked in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Grant outside. Pass to Napier. Over Harrison. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Grant. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber, and now Washington's starting group. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point guard. Pass to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Takes it from 10. Washington with the rebound. Here's Beal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Come on. How do you contain Beal right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
Passes it to Osman. Sexton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Outside, Wall. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Sexton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Outside, Beal. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the pass to Drummond. For 3, Love. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. It's deflected. Here's Wall. Bucket is good.
Gotta keep Wall in front of you in transition. He's incredible at blowing right past the defense.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
The strength of Drummond on display.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
The Cavaliers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Here's Garland. Out to the right wing. Love kicks to Sexton. Three-pointer. Up again. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip.
Now the feed to Bryant. And stolen by Sexton. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the middle. It doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
It's stolen by Wall. Here's Bonga. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Everything looked good until the finish. And it all goes wrong.
Sexton finds Love. Drummond. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Bryant. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
But tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Pass to Osman. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Ball taking his time here. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Bryant. Good D by Drummond.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Cleveland. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Both good from the line that time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Payton outside. Smith scanning the floor. Three-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Windler. A three ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Smith outside. Porter with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's Garland. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Smith the pass to Payton. Back to Smith. Over Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Porter. The pass to Windler. He kicks to Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on. Oh, great ball movement there.
Wizards trail by 13. Beal taking his time here. Pass to Wagner. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
I don't know how Wagner keeps that on target through the contact. A show of strength and concentration.
Now Garland. 8 points for him. Beal with the block. Blocked again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Proven as a penetrator every year. Beal has the speed and athleticism to make defenders nervous.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. On the wing, Nance. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Beal. 1:12 left now here in the second. 4 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Oh, look, I love the confidence of Beal, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Porter passes to Nance. Garland kicks to Nance. Beal against Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Porter drops them both. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. 11-point game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wagner. Nice ball movement by Washington. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Rebound, Love. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. That's good from Love.
And what I like about Love is that he knows his role. He's a stretch 4 who's out there to shoot from distance and get some boards.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And no good that time. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that should...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bunga in at the small forward. And that one falls for John Wall.
Give Wall credit. I mean, he's fought through the knee injuries, an elite difference maker out there on the floor.
And so Wall nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Garland the pass to Sexton. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got his second bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Beal. Over Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Beal can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Goes back up. And it's Drummond missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And finished off by Beal.
Such an impressive athlete. Beal, you give him a little bit of room, he'll flush it with force.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Sexton on the wing. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Yeah, 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
Beal against Sexton. Beal dishes the Wall, and that one is good. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now, we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Now, here's Sexton. He has 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 8.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Here's Beal. Makes it off the glass.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Sexton against Beal. Outside, Sexton uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
And Drummond throws it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got his first points in this one.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And now Wall running the floor. Oh, that was something else.
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here is Porter. He has 6. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And Porter drops them both. 29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Smith outside. Kicks to Brown. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Porter, and it's blocked.
Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender. He mercilessly denies the shot.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Wizards trail by 18. Smith outside. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, at almost 7 feet, Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound, and finishes the play strong.
On the wing, Nance. Outside, Sexton. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Goes up, and Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. They're almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Payton finds Brown. Sexton against Smith. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Sexton with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Free throw good, Sexton. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond comes in for Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Larry Nance. Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Payton. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Wizards. Wall's checked in. And here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Wall. Mahinmi trying to get open. And good that time.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
Garland kicks to Love. For 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. That one good for 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. You fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Cleveland moving it around. Now Love. Now here's Garland. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Wall, and it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to send shots away.
Passes it to Osman. And Garland has it in the corner. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Colin Sexton.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Now the pass to Osman. Drummond in the post. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Outside, Beal. Up and in on the layup.
You can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
Here's Garland. Feeds to Drummond. He kicks it to Garland. The three misses there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on. Up next, the Wizards taking on the Magic. For the Washington Wizards, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Here's Beal, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ball against Fultz. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Now Beal. Right side, Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal dishes to Bryant. And stolen by Fournier. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's Gordon missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Fultz with the ball. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Here's Fultz. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Bryant. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Ball against Fultz. Shot from 16. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Beal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's good. Beal's got 6 points.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal, undaunted by the D.
Fultz looking around. Beal against Fournier. Shoots over Beal. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Bunga. It's not going to go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Shoots the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. The 15-footer. Beal can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's a little bit of leaping ability and much anticipation on the alley-oop. Jonathan Isaac, salute.
Fournier against Beal. Shot from free throw range. That one a little long. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 13-4 run. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Fultz. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wizards trail by 9. Outside, Beal. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this guy has become better and better at recognizing when to take it strong inside. Bradley Beal's athleticism makes him a tough cover.
Fournier in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 11 feet away. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Isaac finds Gordon. Here's Fultz. Over the wall. And that'll be 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. A free-flowing first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Ish Smith. Then there's Payton. And it's Mahimi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Payton passes to Mahimi. Smith outside. Passes it to Payton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Magic leading by 6. Here's Augustine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Magic have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Free throw drops for Ennis. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. And Ennis drops them both. So it's the Wizards now, trailing here by 8 to the inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
There's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Smith outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Magic leading by 6. Inside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Augustine.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Payton passes to Brown. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the wing on the left. Carter Williams with the bucket.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Smith against Augustine. Back to Smith. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man. Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Ennis kicks to Augustine. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic has checked in. No good from Payton.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Ross, that's good. Ross has got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Smith outside. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Orlando leading by 6. In transition, here come the Wizards. Smith's running. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move, put it on the deck, make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
Pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Ennis. And here's the fast break. And Ross with the slam.
We call that making it quick work. A chance to start the break, and they take it. Ross is hard to slow down.
Smith finds Wagner. Pocket 6. Smith the pass to Bertens. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Bamba with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Outside for Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Wall against Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Mahimi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Hachimura, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The Magic have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And he knocks down the first one.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
Beal taking his time here. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. And that should...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markel Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
You know, Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
Here's Fultz. No good on the shot, and it's Washington the other way. For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And here's Fultz. The feed now to Vucevic. And a missed layup.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Wizards trail by 8. Wall looking it over. Here's Hachimura. Beal dishes to Bryant, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's Fournier on the wing. Lets it go from 14. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists in the game.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Isaac outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Terrence Ross is up in for Fournier.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wall with a block.
Twice on the pipes, the anticipation, the athleticism. Terrific job by Wall rejecting that attempt.
Clearly a foul.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he sinks the second.
Well, the athleticism and ferocity with which John Wall plays the point guard position. And you add that to the frame he brings to the table, and look out.
Here's Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards. Chalk up 2 there. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Bamba against Mahimi. Ross trying to break loose. Bamba's shot is off. Wizards trail by 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Bamba kicks to Ross. Back to Bamba. It's stolen by Mahimi. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Mahinmi. The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Smith against Fultz, and the rejection by Mahinmi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahinmi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Gordon, the pass to Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Wall, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ross. That shot off. Wall with some nice D. Brown the pass to Bertens. The layup missed. And now Orlando on the break. Odd pass to Gordon. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Now, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team getting ground. It's the Magic. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Fultz. Wall with some nice D. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And finished off by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Fournier goes in.
Well, this is where the effectiveness of Thomas Bryant's wingspan is on display. What nice coverage.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Magic moving the ball around. Ross kicks to Fultz. He can't get that one to fall. Wall with some nice defense. One-on-one here. Beal can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Vucevic finds Fournier. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. And here's Wall outside. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
The Wizards with the lead. Here's Beal, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
Free throw good, Beal. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And both free throws good for Beal.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the shot goes in.
Well, this is what's evolving over time, right? Markelle Fultz running the pick and roll, such a precise play.
Beal against Fournier. Beal the pass to Bryant. Outside for Beal. And again, Washington no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. That ties the game. 8 points for Markelle Fultz.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Outside, Beal. From 13, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Beal's got 22.
Oh, key bucket from Beal. How about that under pressure?
Ball against Fultz. Isaac outside. Kicks it to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Fournier. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
Wow. Evan Fournier, calm in the face of the storm. Big-time shot.
Wall dishes to Beal. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Fultz, no good. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Well, you love disrupting the shooter. Markelle Fultz being dogged on the defensive end.
Gordon tried to break loose. It's good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Beal. Yes!
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. He kicks it to Fournier. The pass to Isaac. And here's Gordon. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
Beal from long range. No good there. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland.
We're the land of the...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. On 2K Sport, let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Levine, good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Wizards. The drive by Beal. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
Now here's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Drafted 13th overall because of his great length and athleticism. Zach Levine has really rounded out his skill set.
Levine against Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Washington shooting their first free throws of this. The first free throw is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Now here's White. About 1 minute into the first quarter. That one, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
White drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Beal taking his time here. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Whoa, hammering it in.
An explosive high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Levine passes to Carter. And the shot goes in.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Beal against Levine. And Bradley Beal again. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And Levine, here we go.
You see the acceleration of Levine on the dribble drive. That's hard to contain.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Washington with the ball. Smith outside. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Beal, the pass to Mahimi. Beal trying to break loose. The shot by Mahimi, no good. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Young slams it home.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Over in the corner, Bertans. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Dunn passes to Cornette. Back to Dunn. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Yes, that goes in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Beal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Satoransky looking around. Passes it to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. Now here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Beal against Satoransky. Cornette passes to Dunn. Yep, that one goes.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Washington trailing. Outside, Beal. Feeds it to Mahimi. Outside for Beal. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Pass to Hutchison. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and it's off from three-point range. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bulls lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine, Harrison out there with Dunn, and it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Payton. It's blocked. And Young with the basket on the assist from Dunn. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And there's the pass to Bertans. He dishes it to Smith. Back to Bertans. Smith trying to break loose. Bertans' shot is good.
And because of his quickness, it draws defensive attention, opens up a passing lane to the roller.
To the inside. Here's Cornette. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Harrison, covered by Payton. Carter kicks to Porter. Back to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. But they recover it. Here's White. They get it back, and it's good for 2. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Ball passes to Wagner. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wagner's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The shot off that time. Wall with some nice D. Here's Payton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Right side, Wall. Pass to Wagner. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. And White kicks to Harrison. Carter, the pass to Harrison. Carter down low. He's defended by Wagner. The shot by Harrison, no good. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Payton. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. And a wide open look for Porter. Carter, the pass to Porter. Back to Carter. Tries again. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Just 3 to shoot from deep. And the Bulls with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hachimura kicks to Payton. Passes to Wagner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Zach Levine's checked in for Harrison. So he gets them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Levine. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
The drive by Beal. It's good. Beal's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Wizards.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Levine passes to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
Wendell did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score with efficiency.
Beal gets a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 4. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul. From deep. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Here's Beal. Good. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Levine with it. He's picked up by Wall. Levine dishes to Carter. Back to Levine. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Bryant. Beal the pass to Bryant. Porter with the steal. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Washington leading now by 8.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Beal, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Bulls trail by 12. Outside, Levine. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Stolen by Levine. In transition, here come the Bulls. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
It's Beal on the wing. 22 points for him. Wall dishes to Beal. Back to Wall. This one for 3. The shot will not fall.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Wizards leading by 8. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Levine kicks to Satoransky. Lobs it up for Levine. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Washington calls timeout. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mahinmi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Troy Brown comes in for Hachimura. Gary Payton is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Smith's subbed in for John Wall. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dunn comes in for Zach Levine. Smith the pass to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Mahinmi finds Smith, launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. In transition, here come the Bulls. Dunn passes to Young. Satoransky with it. Dishes it to Young. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 6 points for Thaddeus Young.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
It's picked off. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And it's slammed in by Young.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Bertanis. Lays it up off the glass. Berton's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Poked away. Here's Cornette. Saturansky, the pass to Cornette. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cornette's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Dunn. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. 4-point game. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Bonga. No points in the game yet for him. Now Bertans. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Wizards out front. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White is out there with Valentine. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And Markkanen throws it down.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Bonga. Down low. Bryant passes to Bertans. Rebound by the Bulls. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Porter, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
He was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
There's the pass to Bonga. Outside, Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 26.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Levine against Beal. Levine can't hit. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Knocked away. Bryant. And that one drops. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
But he stays with it. And White kicks to Markkanen. Levine way outside. The Bulls keep it alive. Carter, the pass to Levine. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Porter with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Count that one. White's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Washington shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Wall. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Outside, Beal. To the wing right side. All taking his time here. And Wall slams it home.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Levine for 3. The Bulls keep it alive. White wide open. He fires. Markkanen can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in, and Beal kicks to Hachimura. The dish to Bryant. Back to Hachimura. Inside. Bryant in the post. Carter on him. Bryant passes to Hachimura. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. There's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Hachimura finds Wall. Markkanen pulls it in. There's Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good recognition by Levine. Has the defender where he wants him. Doesn't let him off the hook.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
Free throw good, Beal.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And Markkinen on the follow.
Not only can you count on Markkinen to give you points, he can do it when it matters most.
And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll have it. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
And here is Garland. Love outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love's been a reliable, durable player for a long time in this league, a contributor year in and out.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Both free throws good from Love.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside, Wall. And it's Beal in the corner. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Here's Beal. And then jammed down. It goes right over Colin Sexton.
Bill likes to mix it up every once in a while. Remarkable at slamming it down in style.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coaches. Oh! He wasn't playing. He was.
That was incredible. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Garland the pass to Sexton. That 3 off the mark. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Beal, and easy 2 points on the layup. Beal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Sexton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes.
Here's Wall. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. Sexton against Beal. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him, and that one's good. Hachimura. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Garland. And again, it's Cleveland. Now here's Wall. Pass to Bryant. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Wall, and he makes that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland with it. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Bryant with the bounce pass. Down low. And it's sent back by Drummond. He's all alone. The offensive rebound. Here's Osman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Beal, the pass to Bonga. Six to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The shot by Beal, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Sexton got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Here's Beal. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Sexton the pass to Love. Here's Drummond. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Brown. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Payton in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Good on both. Wizards trail by 4. Smith feeling it out a bit on the pass to Brown. Pass to Bertans. And no good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. And taken away by Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. Smith with it. Now guarded by Porter. Passes it to Mahinmi. Smith dishes to Mahinmi. He gets it in there. Mahinmi's got his first bucket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
On the wing, Nance. Outside, Porter. Rebound, Washington. Payton left side. And Payton throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
From deep three-point range, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The drive by Smith. Yep, it counts.
Smith is a fighter, someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Garland. 6 points for him. Pass to Thompson. And taken away by Brown. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
When the break is on, Smith fills the lane perfectly. And you know he loves getting it out in the open floor.
There's Garland. Bertans grabs the board.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that.
Here's Windler. And just miss after miss right now.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
It's good on the putback. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
Well, not almost 7 feet. Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound, and finishes the play strong.
There's Garland. And too long on the shot. Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 9-point Wizards lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Brown against Porter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The pass to Bertens. Payton right side. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Porter against Brown. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Smith the pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. Good D by Thompson.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Good on the shot. And now it's only a 5-point Wizards lead. Wizards have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. And it's Smith penetrating. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Garland. 6 points for him. Pass to Windler. Back to Porter. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. 3 on the clock. Kept alive. Goes up again. And that one's good. Osman's got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Beal the pass to Mahimi. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. Good flow and good pace in the first half.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They'll be feeling good about their play in the second quarter. Their 5-point lead looking pretty comfortable right now. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, they should have a lot of room on the perimeter in the second half because they've already...
And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Ish Smith with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Hachimura. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Cavaliers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Beal dishes to Wall. to the inside. Here's Bryant, and it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. Bryant finds Wall. Clock at 4. Here's Beal, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Hachimura. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
We've seen Beal evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Over to the wing. Love wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Washington leading now by 5. It's Beal on the wing. 6 points for him. And stolen by Love. Oh, Sexton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Bonga. Pass to Beal. Outside, Wall. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. 11 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Sexton. Picked him clean. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall's running.
A superb strength from the crafty guard. Wall's used to getting knocked around. He sticks with his shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So both teams making some changes here. And that one falls for John Wall. Here's Sexton. He's got 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Trying to get open is Thompson. Doesn't go that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Porter with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Thompson. No good again that time. Wizards leading by 10. Here's Wall. And they pick up 2. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And now Beal pushing it up and going back to stop him. Wall's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 12. It's stolen by Brown. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Brown. Wall's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here is Porter. And Nance kicks to Sexton. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Pass to Wagner. From down in the low post, it goes.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
All taking his time here. Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you got to push Wall out of the paint. I mean, he's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc in there.
3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Nance has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Ball against Sexton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Brown the pass to Mahimi. Smith outside. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Wizards lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Ian Mahimi. Brian is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Smith in at point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
How about the explosion toward the basket? Smith using his speed to get the defense to foul.
Free throw good, Smith. The Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Smith hits them both. Now Cleveland shooting the ball at 42%. It's stolen by Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, the speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for picking up fouls while shooting.
Second free throw, no good. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. Osman off target with his 3. On offense, here are the Wizards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting 3s over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
And the first one drops. And Porter drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Washington leading now by 17. Smith outside. The pass to Hachimura. To the paint. Mahimi kicks to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mahimi. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And finished off by Porter.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Pass to Bonga. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Porter. Bonga pulls it in.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And yes, it's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. There's Garland. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Passes it to Hachimura. Brown outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hachimura can be a sneaky good passer at times. I mean, he's got solid big man instincts when it comes to finding open teammates.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love the pass to Drummond. Over Mahinmi. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Nice shot by Smith.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
It's taken away by Smith.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smith.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bertanis, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Bradley Beal comes in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. And Cleveland also making a change. Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Beal, the pass to Wall. Back to Beal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Garland. And they're pushing it up. Moving it up. Sexton's shot is good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Cleveland with the ball. Down by 15. To the right side. And stolen by Sexton. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.